everyone, welcome back to Decode with Harsha. Today's topic is about Python strings. So, what is Python string? In Python, a string is a data type. So, it will consist of sequence of characters. It might be with a single quote or a double quote. Okay, so strings it can include characters, letters, numbers, and even special characters. So, here we are going to see or understand Python strings using some challenge. So we are here having a secret message challenge. So you need to crack the secret message. So the message given to you here is right now in front of you. So X7 code 2 Q code 5 Python. So it could be anything. You can also try using different messages. Okay, so first, what is our mission? We need to investigate. We are going to look for some hidden numbers, words inside the message, and also we are going to decode it using some simple Python string concepts, and also we are going to solve complete 4 challenges with the given message. The secret message is this. Okay, so we are going to solve the 4 challenges. Challenge 1. First, we need to find the secret word. So, code. So, we need to see where the word code is hidden within the message. So, our result has to be like code found. Okay, so this must be our output. So the hint given to us is we need to check the string one character at a time. So what Python program will do is it will check for the string one character at a time. Okay, and find the hidden numbers. We need to extract only the numbers from this message, that is 7, 2 and 5. So only those 3 numbers has to be extracted and our result has to be 7, 2, 5. Okay, only that has to be printed in our output. So what Python will do is again it will check for each and every character in the string, okay, to identify that. And what is our challenge 3? How many times the code hidden? So the word code is hidden 2 times. Can you see in this message you have code over here and you have code over here. So how many times it appears, which is 2 times. So that has to be printed in my output. Okay, so this is another challenge, and another challenge that we're going to solve is where the word Python is also hidden. Okay, so we have to see in this message where the word Python is hidden, and here my output has to be printed like Python found. And also we need to find the total number of characters in the message. Okay, so my output must be like total characters 19. Okay, so from here even the space will be considered as a character. So always in a string there shouldn't be any spaces. So if there is any space in between, even that will be considered as a character. Okay, so here we have 19 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I have 19 characters. So suppose if I give a space here and if I put an inverted commas, then there that also will be considered as a character. I will show you all this in my hands-on coding. Okay. So my final output will appear like this. So these are the keywords and functions that we are going to use in our program. So in will be a keyword which is used to search inside a string, and count function is used to identify how many times a particular word has been occurred. Or is a keyword that is used to loop through the characters inside the string, and plus is used to concatenate to add numbers and characters together, and dot is digit is used to identify only the numbers within the string, so it will be extracting only the numbers from the string, and len is used to identify the length of the string. Okay, so that is total number of characters within the string. So for that we use len function. Hands-on coding. So what was the message? We need to give it inside the double quotes. X7 code 2 Q code 5 Python. So this was our message, correct? So here we need to identify the secret message. So first we need to find the word code. So for that we give a condition. If code in message. So here, as I told you, we're using in keyword to identify whether the word code is within the message. Okay, we are printing code found. Next, we need to count how many times the word code has appeared. So for that, so we are printing code appears, comma, message. So message dot count of function. So here only we use count of function. So here code appears will print as it is here in the output, and message is this message keyword dot count of function. So here what I have to count? I have to count how many times the word code is there. Within the double quotes we need to give. If we don't give within the double quotes, it will say that this particular word is not found. Okay, so we need to give inside the double quotes, comma, times. This will print as it is. Then we need to find the numbers. Correct? Only the numbers within the, so for that, numbers within the message. So for that, what we are going to do here, so we are going to introduce a keyword called numbers, and we are keeping it as a empty one. Okay. So for character, because we need to loop through each and every uh, character in the string, correct? So for that, we use for loop here. So for character in message, okay, character is any word you can use. It's a user given name. Character in message. So because inside the message, we are going to loop. Okay. The condition is if character dot is digit of function. So what is digit of function will do is it will identify only the numbers within the string. Okay, so 7 to 5, only that will be taken. So what here I'm going to do is inside this I'm going to concatenate. So numbers equal to numbers plus character, which means what will happen here, this numbers is a keyword that I'm giving this part, this number, correct? Okay, within that, what I'm doing here is I'm adding whatever comes here. Okay, that is 725. Whatever comes is stored in this particular character, I am adding it within this numbers, which means whatever comes in the character keyword will go inside this particular string. Okay, so I will tell you how that particular thing works. Print. Now we need to print the hidden numbers. So hidden numbers. Now our hidden numbers will be stored inside which keyword? Numbers keyword. So numbers. If now we need to identify whether the word Python is found inside the string. So if Python in message, I need to print Python found. Okay. And similarly, I need to identify how many characters are there in the total string. Correct. So for that, total characters, comma, where it will be stored, we use len function. Okay. Len function is a keyword that is used to identify the length of the string. So len of the message. Okay. So this is all the program is about. So to run the program, our output will be code found. Code appears 2 times. Hidden number 725. Python found. Total characters 19. So here what happens? It will check whether particular code word is found inside the message. Yeah, here it is found. So what happened? Code found is printed. Next what happens? It prints how many times the code appears. So we are using the count keyword. So within the double quotes we need to give code. So it will count how many times code has appeared. So it is 2 times. So it will print 2. Okay, next what will happen? Numbers is the word that I'm using to identify the numbers within the message. So for loop I'm using to go inside each and every character within the string. So what here it will happen is it will go inside the message one by one. Okay, so and it will check. So first it will check whether x is a number. Okay, because we're using this digit here. Okay, this digit function will check. So x is not a number, so 7 is a number, so it will keep 7 here. Again, it will check for c. C is not a number, so it will come out of the loop. Okay, then again it will check if character dot is digit, again it will check. Okay, again what will happen here, 7 will be added. Okay, this is how this particular thing will be working. So for character and message, if character dot is digit, so what happens here? Hashtag 7 will be here. Okay, now it will be going into C. Again, C is not found. Again, it will check for the message. Again, O is a character. Again, it will go back. D, E, again 2. So 2 is a digit. So 2 here it will be taken. So 2 will be added to numbers. So like that, again, it will go to each and every string. Here we have 5 again. 5 will be taken into consideration. And then 7 to 5 will be stored here, over here. And then we are printing that as hidden numbers. Okay, and length function is used to identify the length of the message. That's it. So this is how this particular is a very, very simple program. So I want you to try it on your own. Okay. Now this is your turn. Create your own secret message which has at least 2 secret words, 3 numbers, and some random characters. Write the Python code to decode it. So try different functions also, different keywords also. There are many keywords in strings that you can use in Python. So try using it also. Okay. So if you have any doubt, put it on the comment section. Thank you.